Sneako, a YouTuber who makes extremely artistic videos and is somewhat well spoken. His manager said the N-word. Let's talk about it.
Wet battery.
So, Bradley Martin was doing one of those IRL streams, and you just hear in the background, and everybody's kind of just shocked. Bradley's like, bro, I want to fight you. Why did you say that? And he sits there kind of nervously, but like not super nervous, because he feels like he's super justified. More so, he's like, dang, I messed up and said it while, around a bunch of influencers who are constantly and always filming. Yeah, like that's not a thing. But he, calmingly, slightly nervous, you can see it, you can read it, explains that Sneako lost the bet and he gets to call him the N-word for the rest of the day. I don't know who he's calling the N-word, because Sneako is barely black. Last time I checked, I don't even think Sneako claims black for real. I mean, I know his dad's Haitian, half Haitian. He's 25% black, if anything. He's just as black as Adonis. You know how some people say nigga, and the nigga just ain't rolling off the tongue? Just don't sound right coming out of his mouth. Not saying that he can't say it, but it's kind of like he said it, and it's like, oh yeah, he's like kind of almost halfway, a little bit, maybe black. It's not like oh yeah, he's black. Nah, you might have to ask Sneako what he is, And Sneako's reaction to it just didn't make it any better. I'm not gonna lie. He just kind of laughed it off. He was like, oh man, my manager said the N-word. People were pissed. Haha. The thing about Sneako is, I personally like Sneako's videos when he was doing artistic stuff. The only thing about Sneako is that he, quote unquote, says he seeks truth through funny. Now, let's remember that funny is subjective. Okay, extremely subjective. Now, when you're just spouting things in a way to make people upset, it's not funny. You're just attention seeking. Humor is subjective, so I can't say it's not funny, but I don't think majority of the people laugh. And when he sees the kids that do laugh at him, I mean, is that really like the audience, your core audience? Do you really think that's your core audience? I don't think so. But besides that, it's not necessarily like him trying to be funny. It's more so him just trying to say things to get people's attention. It's not seeking truth through funny at all, which kind of sounds stupid to begin with. That's like calling yourself a comedian and you're not funny, And that's no hate towards Sneako. That's not hate. I promise it's not hate. I like Sneako, kinda. It's just, like I said in the beginning of the video, slightly articulate. He doesn't understand or know how to articulate words in a way that convey what he's trying to say. He's very bad at conveying his words. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably, out of all the, I don't even want to say red pill, but out of all those Rumble guys, he probably sounds just like Pearl in a sense. Like he's neck and neck with Pearl. Like, I get it. Like, Pearl doesn't know how to say everything right then and there. Pearl's smart. I'm not even trying to make a dig at Pearl, but it's just like, compared to like Andrew Tate and all those guys, niggas on the bottom of the totem pole. He's not very articulate. He just has a bad and poor way of delivering his speech when he could say it in such a nice, divine way. I mean, like, I'll be honest. I know a lot of people hate Andrew Tate, right? But let's be honest. The man has a way with words. He's, 38, 39? He has been around the block. So obviously he knows how to formulate a sentence and articulate himself in such a way that a lot of the things that he says It's hard to disagree with. Now, don't cancel me, please. It's more of an observation. Sneako, on the other hand, has an absolute horrific way of conveying what he means and says, or he may not give a fuck. Now, at that point, I can't help at all. But making a bet like that with your manager, it's kind of lame. And I know Aiden just said the N-word, but who cares? But do y'all see the difference in those situations? I mean, Chief Keef, fully black, says the N-word. If the N-word comes out his mouth, I don't have to double think about it. Let Aiden say it. Aiden said it in a song. Didn't say it to call anybody a name. Just repeated lyrics. 1. 2, he didn't say ER. 3, he got a pass from a black person. And it was okay. It didn't sound awkward coming off his tongue. But hold on, that might be a red flag. Because it should sound awkward. Shouldn't it? Right? Right? A little bit, right? Yeah, Sneako's manager, white guy, said it. Was calling somebody a name, wasn't a part of a song. Yeah, bro, it's a little bit of a difference, you know. There's no nuance in that. I just hope that Sneako thinks a little bit more. You know, I know he denounced Andrew and all that good stuff, and I guess isn't cool with him, but hey, that's on you, bro. If you can't handle the heat, then don't step on the fire. You wanted to join that side of YouTube, but now you're seemingly going back. Hanging out with OnlyFans girls, but you're like, oh, this girl might be my wife. Nigga constantly finding a wife. Alright, let me stop before I start digging at this nigga for real. Because that's not what I'm here for, okay? I am here to tell these stories in a slightly unbiased way. I wish I could play devil's advocate, but I can't in this situation. I do want to do a thing where I give a situation in a non-biased way and then give it in a biased way and then play devil's advocate. I tried that earlier and I didn't like what was coming to my head, and it just sounded absolutely stupid. So yeah, you can't defend racism, and I guess his manager claims I'm not a racist. Like, I promise I'm not a racist. Yeah, nigga, like we haven't fucking heard that shit. Anyways, don't let my blackness scare you. Please tune back into the channel. We'll be talking about other things, you know, but yeah, let's start this channel off with some racism. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know where we're going with this, but I just wanted to try it. Well, I wanted to do it and keep doing it. Yeah, my name is Wet Battery, something like that. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
If you was a hamster, what would you name yourself?
Wet Battery.
Can you fill that bag up?
Right now!